Acquisition and distribution of land under the Agrarian Reform Program will continue even after June this year. The assurance was made to allay fears that the program will not be completed. Freddie Abando tells us more.
The government's land distribution program for farmer beneficiaries will go beyond June 30, 2014, the date of the expiration of the Carper Law. Agrarian Secretary Virgilio de los Reyes said Section 30 of the Carper Law states land acquisition and distribution will continue for land holdings with pending proceedings even after June of 2014. The Department of Justice has issued an opinion to validate the law and is backed by funding for the program in this year's national budget. Several bishops and civil society groups called on the President to extend the law based on their claim that DAR has been slow in completing the distribution program. But Reyes assured the issuance of the notices of coverages in acquiring land holdings of private landowners are on schedule, except for some minor problems to include titling. Reyes also said DAR will continue to function since the law provides for the phase-out of the agency once the program is completed.
If there is any pending case or proceeding as of June 30, 2014, it can still be distributed and finished in effect. So what that means is that if there is a notice of coverage to this land holding prior to June 30, we can still distribute. What that also means is that the notice of coverage is the power to issue notices of coverage is the only thing that we need to extend. The reason why I don't want to go down the road, the slippery road as it were, of saying that it will expire and you cannot do anything anywhere by July 1 means that all the notice of coverage that we have issued, we cannot continue to process. I think that's the fine distinction that has to be explained. Yes, CARP is expiring, but when there is a notice of coverage, it can still be covered beyond June 30, 2014.
Reyes has the support of Negros Congressman Albi Benitez. However, Benitez pushed for a review of the program given the decline of agricultural production in recent years. Land reform was a program to reduce poverty in the countryside. Benitez stressed that while government has provided the resources to boost agricultural production, the country continues to be an importer of rice. Sugar production is down and there is no study to show how beneficiaries have graduated from poverty.
The government should really look back and look at where it is right now. Has it been a successful program? Has it not been a successful program? Look at the beneficiaries of the CARP and see whether they're better off or not. Agriculture has not improved actually with CARP. In fact, the production efficiency has gone down because they don't have the economies of scale. So that's something that government has to look into. Before you even talk about extension, and the Secretary has already said that it's not necessary because they can continue covering land reform even with the expiration of the law.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.